Hello everyone, carlq here, trying to come back with another Facebook Live video. So last time I was using Facebook Live, I wasn't able to work out the share screen facility properly. So I've gone out and bought a recommended product called Ecamm Live. So Ecamm Live lets me do little things like, hang on a sec, include a picture of my book up here and a website just down here. So getting used to this new product and working out how to do things. Pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it so far. But let's get on with today's productivity hack. So today I want to talk to you about something I use called Lastpass. And what Lastpass allows you to do is share or store your passwords behind an encryption product, essentially. So let me just go over. Hopefully I can make this work. And so this is Lastpass. What it does is it remembers all of your passwords. So when you log into Lastpass, you can add all of your passwords for things like Facebook, for your CRM, anything that you have login details for, you can include in Lastpass. You then have one single logon into Lastpass. And what it will also do is where you actually connect those apps, or when you go into those programs like Facebook, it will actually pre-populate the password for you without you ever having to remember it. The other cool thing is that you can actually use it to randomize passwords as well. So if you're like me, there's a lot of passwords that I have where I use the same password for everything, which is not safe, as we all know. What Lastpass will do is once you enter all of your details into there, you can use it to actually randomize the passwords. So then you don't ever have to remember them because Lastpass will remember them for you. What this also allows you to do is if you do use remote workers or have members of team that need to access certain products on your behalf, you can actually share these details with them without actually them seeing the password. So the idea is that when you open up a program, Lastpass pre-populates the password for you, but it encrypts it so you can't actually see it. And what that means is when you share that particular password or that particular program with someone else, when they open up Lastpass and they open up, say, Facebook, for example, if you've got somebody managing your social media and they're doing it through your account rather than their own, they can actually use Lastpass to pre-populate the password without ever having to see it. So it's a great way without having to sort of share your individual and personal passwords with other people, that you can actually get people to log on and do stuff on your behalf. In terms of productivity, this is massive because when I use a VA, for example, or you use a virtual assistant or a remote worker or anything like that, and you need to give them access to a program, you don't necessarily want to hand over your passwords. So with Lastpass, you're able to share the details with them without them actually having to access your password and you having to worry about something happening. If they then move on or things change and you don't need them to use it anymore, you can simply go into Lastpass, get it to generate a new password, and then the person at the other end can no longer use it. So you can revoke access to certain programs as well. So I really like Lastpass. I think it's a great tool. I just use it on the free version. There is a premium version upgrade that you can use as well. As yet, I haven't actually found a need for that, but I do know there are some things that people use obviously the paid version for. I just haven't got to a point where I've needed it yet. You can also use it to sort of store any of your offline things as well. So if you have PIN codes for certain programs or for things around the house, you can store that in Lastpass as well. So it doesn't necessarily just have to be app-related things. Any kind of information that you want to store behind a password-protected place, Lastpass is the perfect place to do that. I know there's a number of alternatives out there on the market. So if you do have an alternative that you use and recommend, please feel free to drop it in the comments. I'd love to sort of find some of the other productivity tools that people are using as well. So if there's something you want me to do a review on or you want me to chat about, please do feel free to leave a comment and I'll happily sort of chat you through my thoughts about it and some of the other tools that I've seen as well. So once again, thanks for tuning into this productivity hack. I'll keep them coming and look forward to your feedback as well.